That's what I did today. I was playing video games, watching last week's podcast.
Yeah, that's awesome. That makes me very happy.
Yes, I know.
We could go off on a whole subject of just game setups.
For now, let's go to Wes Ho's topic. Guess number 2.
So my topic is very near and dear to my heart because out of all my friends that I actually know,
As opposed to friends you don't know?
yeah, well, online friends that, you know.
Oh, okay. It's like, well.
I have my own little personal friends. I have the most platinums out of all my friends. So my topic is obviously our video games and achievements ruining video games.
Trophies in video
Trophies in video games
Ruining
them.
Okay.
A perfect example is the Order 1886 Platinum. It took me 3 days, and that was 2 days of non-playing it.
Yep, platinum it.
Platinumed it. Piece of cake, right? You platinumed it.
I thought from before that it was Infamous Second Son. That was the easiest platinum, but this was like 3 times easier than that.
To me, is it ruining gaming? Because you got so many people out there trophy hunting.
Mm-hmm. So you have the most trophies of anybody that I know. Mm-hmm. Most platinum trophies too.
Mm-hmm. Right, but here's the thing: I know people that platinum Hannah Montana the movie, just because it was an easy platinum. Right? I have a buddy online. He has 252 platinums.
Dang.
Dude, that's crazy.
Right? And I just go, I look at his trophies, I'm like, okay, I can see playing that one. I would not fucking play that one. Avatar.
The game?
The game.
The
Last
Airbender. So.
I was like, they made a James Cameron Avatar?
They did. Yes.
But so seriously, the Avatar: The Burning Earth has probably the easiest 1,000 Xbox points you can get.
And 12 trophies. And a platinum.
You walk
Only 12?
Only 12.
So here's the thing: you walk forward, you go left, you turn around, and just mash X the entire time. All your achievements are based on combos.
Oh.
So, and the bad guys just spawn at you.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. So you can literally just go forward, turn around, mash X.
You never actually have to beat the game?
Nope. You can just put it down after that.
So there's no trophy for beating the game. So I look at games that are super easy platinums. NCIS the game. You couldn't beat the game without platinuming it.
Terminator Salvation.
The Walking Dead first season.
Oh yeah.
Why doesn't the second season have a fucking platinum?
You see, now you're upset, aren't you? You're upset, aren't you?
I was so shocked when I saw that it had a platinum. I was like, what? Really? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm getting my first platinum.
I still didn't need it though.
I think that was
He still hasn't played it though.
I didn't need it. I started it.
That's funny.
But then there are games that are like...
You don't know what happens to Clement?
Oh, God.
No.
I have it on my Vita too.
Let's play.
Oh, man. We're going to make you sit down and spend the 8 hours to beat it, okay?
Yeah.
But then there were games I would look at, like, trophy-wise, you're like, that game's never getting fucking platinums. I.e., Killzone Mercenaries on the Vita. 10,000 kills total.
Oh, damn, you gotta play a lot, huh?
Online?
Total.
Just in general?
In-game. One guy put in 120 hours and he still got to platinum it.
Oh,
That's like Gears of War having like the million kills.
Yep. Which is ridiculous. That's the thing though. So you're going to see all those people spending so much time trying to beat or platinum the game or get their highest achievement or whatever. After a while, the game gets redundant.
Yeah.
Online, a perfect example is me, you, Darren, we were playing online, and we had a fourth, random. Nobody, we didn't know.
We were playing GTA 5.
We were playing GTA 5 online, heist, mission.
Oh, Darren was telling me about this.
And oh my god, this idiot we had to steal a plane, and he would jump on, and the online trophies for the heist, I don't think I'll ever get, because you'd never get a consistent base of people. Mm-hmm. So...
I'm so surprised we had so many people for Destiny. Like, we would always have... How many people did you need? 6?
Yeah, I had to kick people out of the group all the time.
Yeah, we had too many people.
Like, even close friends.
Yeah, but what's funny is that 6 months later, nobody's touched it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It lasted longer than Titanfall, though.
And Evolve.
Evolve. I can't
is that
wasting
getting
money on that.
It was fun. It was actually very fun
Okay.
for 2 weeks.
Did you beat it?
There's no beating.
It's just
I don't think you
online
can
battles.
beat it.
It's like
It's just online.
It's like
there's no
Left 4 Dead.
single
So it's like
story.
Titanfall.
Yeah, and that's the problem. There's not enough content at launch.
So you traded that in how long? How many weeks?
2.
Yeah. See, enough said.
Me and Dr. J had a bet over how fast he would do that. Like, when's he gonna get tired of it?
Who won?
Me.
So, Wes, is trophies and achievements ruining video games?
It depends on. I like trophies that actually have either a little bit to work to get to, but aren't completely impossible. Like you were talking about Resident Evil HD.
Oh,
7 times to play through to get a platinum.
oh yeah, one of the
How long
trophies
is
is
that
beat the game in
game,
4
though?
hours. One of the trophies is beat the game in 4 hours.
See, that's not bad. I could play that. I could
Because
play.
you gotta remember, it's an HD remake of the original Resident Evil, which
Okay, so at best,
It's not like beat Resident Evil 4 7 times. Like that's a long fucking game.
and that game doesn't have a fucking platinum either.
What?
Yeah, it's only 12 trophies. That's it.
Oh my god, that's a long game. I love it. I love that game.
But that's
So that's my defense for that is that I could play that game 7 times if it's it's 4 hours.
using only the knife.
That'd be one of the harder ones.
Invisible zombies.
I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm just saying I would.
Here's the thing: people people have done it.
Of
proven
course
fact.
they have.
Those are the
People have beaten Ocarina of Time in like less than 4 hours.
My problem with trophies and achievements is the collect this, but it has no internal value. It has no story value. If it's a collect, like BioShock, collect the little recordings, those are fucking awesome because then they'll let you know what's
they tell
going
you the
on.
little story and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well,
And-
that's like The Last of Us when you collect the letters.
Oh my god, best collectibles ever.
Or the
you know what's funny?
The letters are
Yeah.
awesome.
You know what's funny? We were
So
talking
good.
about that was what they should have done with the side stories. They could have made those DLC side stories.
Ishmael, dude. Ish in the boat. Great DLC. I totally thought that's what it would be, but it wasn't. But that's like, that you can get a little story, but through the collectibles. Like, that doesn't bother me fucking at all.
So like when you're talking about I played Far Cry 4, which was go read the notes, and the notes was like, oh, make sure you stay away from the tigers. I'm like, that has nothing to do with the game. or
Yeah, no,
So the
that's-
collectibles are notes that give you a tutorial.
yeah.
Press A
That's
to
what it
jump.
was basically, and I'm like, oh.
I remember that in Far Cry. I was
Okay.
like, what kind of, are these just supposed to be jokes or just
Far Cry
Right?
3 didn't have that. It had like cool World War II remnants
Well, they
notes.
have, they have some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like in Tomb Raider, their collectibles was cool because you had to when you went to go explore, it gave you an option of a good side story that they introduced. But I agree with you. I hate collectibles.
I like good collectibles.
Dying Light collectibles.
See, there's notes.
There's
if you read
notes.
the notes, they're good. There's voice recordings.
The voice
if you read it.
recording.
And
Those
the battle
collectibles.
journals.
Those collectibles I like.
And what's nice about Dying Light is those are the ones you need for the trophy. The 100 statues and the 60 something or others, you don't need those for the trophy.
Yeah, I don't get those.
So why the fuck would you go and look for all those things? For fucking I don't know, OCD-ness or
Yeah.
something like that?
And I also the collectibles. I hate the fact when you have Dying Light probably sounds like this. It's 5 different collectibles. What 100 apiece?
There's 67
Total
collectibles that
For-
you need,
for the trophies.
and that's a mix of voice recordings, battle journals, and notes.
Okay.
Then there's 100 statues and 60 of something else. I can't remember what it
Okay.
is. And you don't need those.
Okay. So Arkham City. What about all the Riddler challenges?
Too many.
There's 200, 300,
So
400?
many.
It's
Here's
hard to
the
find
thing, though.
Yeah.
Here's the
And then
thing
you gotta
with-
go to YouTube and find the right one, and then find
Oh,
a
and then
fucking
you need
12-year-old
Catwoman to
kid
get
doing
some.
it.
So if you didn't get the Catwoman DLC, you're screwed there.
So here's the thing. So I agree with the Arkham City. I agree that the Riddler was too much.
Yeah.
Okay, but the problem with that was it wasn't like, hey, find 217 of these. No, it was find 50 of these. Go rescue this person.
Yeah.
Then start looking again. So it all intertwined into a story too.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a side mission.
Kind of, yeah.
So I agree there was too much. I agree. You could have done 50 or 100.
Like,
and-
have me save 3 people, not 6, right?
Right.
It could have been cut down.
There was at least thinking to those. I hate the ones where it's just find a statue, where you
It's
look
like,
at the statue and it's the same, looks like the same statue that you
Yeah.
found, like the
But
Dying Light kind of
here's the
statue.
thing. I think what they did was because the
Flags, that's what else. Dying Light has statues and flags.
That's what, yeah.
Uh,
Arkham
that.
City was so big that they were like, well, we could spread this out and not have it in one area.
okay, what about popping the Joker balloons? Those were just there.
Those were just kind of fun little.
But there was
tidbits.
like
all you had to do
100
was,
of them. But there was like 100 of them.
Yeah, there's too many. I will not
Now,
argue
actually,
with you there.
collectibles that are good, since I'm going to talk about this one, you're playing Sleeping Dogs right now.
Damn.
The Zodiac statues.
Zodiac.
I love the Zodiac statues.
Are those green statues?
Yes,
Yes.
but the Zodiac
You
statues.
turn those in to get attribute points, right?
No, you turn those in to get
to learn
skills.
military.
Yeah, that's
To
right.
learn
learn martial
martial
arts.
arts.
Yeah, so there's going to be a trophy for collecting all 12 of them, but you also get something in game. Those are the kind of collectibles I think are really cool.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But since we're talking achievements and stuff, and I want to specifically talk achievements worth 0 points are just the stupidest thing ever.
That's why I gave up.
They
I don't
have
know why.
Stuff like that?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you download the old arcade game, there's an achievement, 0 points, for falling into a sewer 5 times.
Sweet.
0 points.
But see, here's the thing. I don't like easy trophies, easy achievements, whatever. Like God of War, the HD remake when they put it on the PS3, die 5 times.
That's retarded.
Or here's another one. Ghostbusters, the video game. Slide down the fire pole.
Oh, even better? The Simpsons game. Press start.
Yep. Oh, no. Here's an even better one. Watch the credits all the way through.
Oh, I hate those. There's a couple of those.
Oh, man.
That's
But
what
now there are some trophies, achievements I like. Like I was playing Saw 2 on
Saw 2.
Saw 2.
They have a game?
Yeah.
Yes, they have 2 of them. I platinumed the first one. I haven't played the second one yet. There were 4 trophies that are really easy. One of them is that's old school. It was up, down, left, right, OX.
The Konami code.
It was the Konami code. The second one was watch the credits all the way through. The third one was change the date to Halloween, and basically it says it must be Saw. And the fourth one was change it to Christmas. It said Merry fucking Christmas.
Wow.
Right off the bat, I was already at 12% for trophies.
So there's a spectrum of like, are you fucking kidding me? You're wasting my time achievements.
Yep.
To the Calendar Man achievement. Do you remember this one?
Yes. Where you had to
that
go down,
one's fucking cool.
You had to go down and talk to the calendar man like every other...
On these specific days. So he had a bunch of calendars next to him, like outside of his cell, and you had to look at the next one that was circled and then come back on that day. Granted, most times you would go and switch the calendar around.
Yeah.
But that's a cool idea. It implements the character, and every time you come back to him, he tells you a cool little side story about him that you should learn more about Calendar Man. And it keeps you coming back to the game.
And it's all reference to that comic book. That was good.
I thought that
the
was
long Halloween
genius.
and yeah,
it's very good.
But yeah, that was another one that you were like that was almost a grinder though because you had to turn off your system, load it back up, turn it, then do the download, then go friggin' where he was at, and he's always at the courthouse basement, and
if you didn't do it right, it wouldn't pop. You had to do it like
you had to do it
turn it off
in chronological order.
Ooh, right.
So you had to do like January 1st. You had to do like Martin Luther King Day. You had to do Valentine's Day. You had to do St. Patrick's Day. It was like
there's one for each month, so you got to do it 12 times.
And it was
that was cool though.
That was very cool.
That kind of achievement is cool because that kind of one, if I choose to do it, is great. Or if I choose not to, I'm not really missing out on much except for Calendar Man.
Yep. So,
but I look at it this way too, and what I really hate is multiplayer trophies.
Yes,
take them out. Don't need them.
Now, co-op trophies I don't mind because you're co-oping with a buddy.
Take them out. Don't.
To the main story, like working together.
Dying Light.
Yeah, those are
so
cool.
you had to do 5 missions with 3 of the same friends. That's fine. Most of the time you're going to
as long as you can get those friends together.
Exactly.
I still need to win 7 competitions. I don't think I'm ever.
Oh, that one's kind of poopy.
It's actually really easy though.
I know, but someone needs to come on there and play
I will.
with me.
I've still yet to beat it, so I will jump on and help you.
If someone lets me borrow it, I'll start at level 1 and join you guys.
I'm all digital on that one, but
digital.
I actually have a disc
you
copy.
can borrow. You can borrow Wolfenstein tonight though.
Sweet.
But no, like multiplayer trophies. I look at multiplayer like the bastard child. Okay, I got friends that buy the game just for the multiplayer.
I've done that.
Yeah,
Battlefield 4, and then I was like, oh,
but Battlefield 4 was badass. But so like the ridiculous
10,000 kills.
10,000 kills, or complete a Russian mode without dying. Like, oh, come on. Like,
wait, are we talking about Russians again?
No, rush mode. There's a rush mode. It's
how are Russians coming up so often? Swear to God, he said Russian.
I hate them.
I think for the multiplayer, multiplayer achievements, I gotta say Gears of War probably is the worst.
Soviet trophy.
Because you have to get every medal for every gun, get the 1,000 kills, and another 2 things just to get 1 achievement.
Oh no, there was games that I've played Medal of Honor. No, I'm sorry. The hardest multiplayer trophies that I actually platinum was Homefront, get 200 kills with each weapon, each vehicle, each drone, each air weapon. So like helicopters and those are a joke to me. Multiplayer trophies, get rid of them.
So
Yeah.
Stick to the stories.
or maybe have two. I would say, but you'd have games that would have two separate platinums.
Well, see, here's the thing. So like, you ever look at
Separate platinum.
Multiplayer
Play-
platinum, single player platinum.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
But see, like most people that play multiplayer don't give a shit about the platinums.
Yeah.
No, they care about the
However-
KDA.
Last of Us's multiplayer was awesome and had multiplayer trophies.
Wasn't one of those trophies played for like how many weeks, sir?
You just had to like complete because there's a kind of a
Yeah,
story.
you
to it.
had to. So basically, if you never played the multiplayer, it was, hey, you are the leader of this clan, and every time you killed somebody, you would get food, and every time you had food, your clan would grow.
Yeah.
But you had to do 10 weeks.
Yeah.
So 7 times the 10, you literally had to play 70 matches and make sure everybody lasted.
As both sides, right? As
Well,
the Fireflies and the Mercenaries.
You do it one side, and you do it the other side. You know, so you're already talking about you're having to play 140 games.
That's not bad. It's not awful.
Yeah, but that is a grind.
Yeah, it's a grind.
I actually learned a glitch on that, how I can actually only play 2 matches and then, because I was so good on it. I was so good on it. I'd have like 10 people, then all of a sudden after 4 matches I'd have 50 people, and then I would just enter a game, quit. 45 people, enter a game, quit. 40 people.
Oh, that's nice. I can do that.
You defeat the purpose.
Last of Us multiplayer was surprisingly good, though.
That was good though. But, you know,
Uncharted multiplayer is surprisingly good.
well, that's why there's only 2.
Bioshock
Playing
2
co-op and-
multiplayer.
Oh, this is Bioshock 2.
Oh,
That
don't even start with me on that.
because one was so damn good,
God
and then they put
damn
that
it.
fucking multiplayer in two. And
But see, that's the problem. Is multiplayer will ruin a great game.
the darkness.
Oh yeah, that had multiplayer. Fuck, that was awful.
The game was fun though,
Yeah, it was good.
and brutal.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people that don't give a shit about the main game. They just care about the multiplayer.
Right.
That's why Wolfenstein has no multiplayer.
Right.
Which
I
I
like
was
that.
kind of like.
Thank God.
Metro Last Light was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Metro Last Light. And
Fantastic game.
And it's when they do that, you could tell they focus obviously they focus solely on the single player, but it's just
oh, it's
feels a lot
it's,
more
it's,
packed on.
it's not like this.
It's
It's not like
not
this.
anything.
Hey, we're doing great on multiplayer. Let's do a 6-7 hour campaign and make people pay $60.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna charge them an ass load of money for a map that we've already done to flip it.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Oh God.
Call of Duty is probably the worst offender.
Call of
that.
Duty is going to be the worst one ever, and I've lost all faith in Call of Duty, even though they just had their new engine put in for Advanced Warfare. In Advanced Warfare, like I was playing it, and I'm like on mission 4, and I was there in less than an hour, and I'm
Bless
like,
you.
Ah, thank you.
I'm
It
like,
looks good and it's smooth. Like you can definitely tell it's 60 frames per second. Like it, on my monitor that I'm playing on, it looks good. When I was playing it.
So the better question is, would you rather just see trophies and achievements for just the main story?
Yes.
Yes,
100%.
I would.
I would do it this way: trophies and achievements based on what the main purpose of the game is. Call of Duty multiplayer game, multiplayer achievements and trophies. No one cares about the single player really, not anymore.
Or just give the trophies just for completing the single player. Then
Yeah,
I can
or
see
just-
that for games.
Well,
like
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Or I was saying this. What they need to do is they need to release a game. Okay. You can have 3 different versions. You can have a multiplayer disc only version, a single player campaign version only, or both. 30, 30, 60.
That's a good idea.
That's a fantastic idea.
Because number one, they're gonna get almost all their money back no matter what. Because you're gonna get people that pay the $60. You're gonna get people that pay the $30 just for the single player campaign, and you're gonna get your people to do multiplayer.
How many
But
how many people tell you about Call of Duty? Oh, I don't touch the single player. I'm only caring about the multiplayer.
Right.
oh, are you kidding?
But
Like,
I'm the opposite. Don't touch the multiplayer, but I like the campaigns. I think they're fun.
right?
And I would like the trophies from the campaigns, and not have to go in and play multiplayer. Because sometimes the trophies for those will be like, I'll try it. Maybe I'll be good at it.
So,
And
like,
then you
okay.
pop into it, and it's like,
You get
this
wrecked.
is so fucking
By a
dumb.
12
So I'll give you an example. Okay, so
Yeah.
today I popped in Battlefield Hardline. Okay, there's 3 multiplayer trophies. That's it. 3. One of them is win 5 of this game, win 5 of this game. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Get your feet wet.
I've already got that. The other one is tase somebody 25 times.
But it's a cops and robbers, so I mean you gotta be
No,
able
no,
to
that's
tase
fine.
people. So
I have no
that's-
problem with that.
that's
I already got
alright.
that trophy.
What's the third one though?
The third one is you have to unlock the double barrel shotgun.
Okay.
Could be hard. I don't know.
You have to be a Prestige 5.
They're doing the prestige thing.
It's more levels. It's not prestige, but it's like right now. I'm like bronze level assignment on this one, and I'm like I have to do this for 2 different weapons, and I'm like even though it's really fun because it's just like Battlefield, dude. Things are blowing up, and you got holes in buildings. It's still a fun game, but I'm like, man, that's gonna be a drag. So am I gonna continue playing the multiplayer? Probably not, unless Eric Rangel jumps on and I have a buddy to play with to talk some shit. But I might just stop. That's why, in DICE, creators of the online knows how to market it to the people, but there should just be no multiplayer trophies whatsoever.
Right.
Just
Don't
because
make me play things that I don't want to play. Yeah.
I have, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have trophies turned off, or notifications.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well,
And
yeah.
so that
Well,
people
yeah,
can't
Theron-
look at them either.
Theron gets pissed. He's like, I want to know what Eric has. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you trying to compare? You know you got more platinums than he does.
Right.
I think he has none.
I may have one, but yeah.
If you did The Walking Dead,
yeah, if
you
you
guaranteed
have-
one.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to talk about is trophies versus achievements, because I used to be a big trophy
That's my
or a
favorite.
big achievement person, and I thought trophies were stupid. They came out last. Like Sony copied
Yeah.
Microsoft. There's points assigned to them, right? Instead of like just a little symbol. And then I started playing PS3 and PS4, and I've completely switched. I think achievements are so fucking stupid. I don't like I would rather have there's a bronze for this, a silver for this, a gold, and then a platinum, and then I have this many total, as opposed to I have 13,250 points or something like that, right? So what do you guys think? Does it matter?
I like them both. I kind of wish. So my take, I like the points because a bronze trophy, you can get a bronze trophy for doing something just walking through a door. Then you can get a bronze trophy for doing something a little bit tougher, killing 20 people, which it's easy, or maybe easy in a game, but it takes a little bit more time than just walking through that door. With the achievements, you get 5 points for walking through the door. For killing those 20 people, maybe 15 points for that.
Gotcha.
With the trophies, it's just bronze.
Mm-hmm.
But then to the platinum, then it's like, oh, I completed that entire game.
Right.
And with the achievements, it's just like, oh, I got 200 points for
1,000
completing or whatever. Yeah, I got all the points for it.
So, what you're saying is what originally what Microsoft, and I actually looked this up because remember we had talked about this at work. Microsoft originally came up with a point system because what they originally wanted to do was they wanted to enable those to be turned into store credit.
Yeah.
So if you got 1,000,000 points, it equaled to $100.
Right.
But guess what? Money is cash. They're not going to give away free money. Nobody gives away free money.
Then they were talking about doing
That guy got fired.
a loyalty, discounts if you buy a controller if you have X amount of points or something.
Yeah.
And again, they never implemented it right.
No, they never did.
Sony did a cool raffle.
Yeah.
If you had so many trophies and platinums, you could put them up for a bid and then win the Killzone costume from their.
So here's the thing.
Radiance Awaits
But
commercials.
Sony never said, "Oh, we'll give you these."
Yeah, that's true.
They just went, "Hey, these are kind of popular. Let's copy it." Everything in the world has been copied once or twice over. Retail. I mean, if not, there would have been only one Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Not a Target or a Kmart or whatever, right? So everybody copies something, right? Sony just went, well, let's not do points. Let's do trophies. You know why? Because when you're a little kid and you're playing sports, what did they give you? A trophy. Okay, trophies look cool, right? So if you're ever online, you're like, hey, Wes just logged in. Let's see let's see what new he is. And the beautiful thing I love with the PS4 is it tells you, hey, Eric Rangel has unlocked.
Yeah, I just saw you unlock some Wolfenstein trophies.
Yeah, it tells you under view. That's how I knew Aaron
In the
Platinum.
newsfeed?
Yeah, newsfeed.
Gotcha.
And that's how I knew Aaron had Platinum it. That's and you're looking like, oh, okay, so you just scroll down and it shows you whatever. I like that feature because it's more of an crowning achievement than Wes has unlocked 1,300 points in X game.
Yeah,
Like you're
that's why I
like
the trophies too.
1,200 points. Like, what do the points give me?
I feel like trophies and achievements are my way of saying this is how much I liked this game.
Definitely.
See, I don't like thinking about it like that, though. Like Bioshock, for example. probably my favorite game on the original Xbox. I mean, as much as I love Skyrim and Fallout and all the other ones, Bioshock. I will never get a free achievement for it. Specifically, beat the game without dying.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I have 975 points, or like, most of the trophies, which means I really liked that fucking game.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that too, but okay, Skyrim.
Not that I have to finish it.
Alright, so Skyrim. I played Skyrim. I'm on my second playthrough, probably total like 500 hours into the game. And I will probably, as much as I love the game, there's certain quests I'll just never do. For me, it's the Thieves Guild. Because the Thieves Guild achievement takes forever to do. Because you have to, return the Thieves Guild to former glory, so you have to do every Thieves quest after you complete the main Thieves Guild quest.
Yeah, it was a grind.
But that's the thing between trophies and achievements, though. You don't have to do them. They're just there as an option to say, hey,
Good job.
here's an opportunity to look really cool in front of your friends, right?
Yeah.
Theron, for example, has Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 Platinum. I cannot play that game on Crushing. I don't know why. I can't. But there are games that I play that he can't do. Like, I can do the Batman challenges. He can't do those. Mm-hmm. Okay? So...
You need to get Theron on here.
Oh, God.
No, because then we would just be angry all the time. Love you, Theron.
That's nice.
We would have to put censor bars up.
We had a big angry dragon in here.
So achievements are basically saying, are you good enough to do this? I mean, trophies and achievements are basically, are you saying, are you good enough to do this?
Or do you want to grind this out?
Yeah,
right.
I have to stop myself from making trophies make the game not fun anymore.
That's the issue.
Do I want to keep going and get this and hate this game when I'm done with it, or stop? And that's why I'm saying this is how much I liked that game, right?
Okay, I get what
But
you're saying.
that's not true either, because I fucking did not like the Order and I have the Platinum in it.
Well, again, that's one of those easy one playthrough platinums. 2 if you miss some collectibles, right?
Yeah.
But see, that's aside the order,
Mm-hmm.
other games that are just really easy to platinum shouldn't really have a platinum.
Right.
So
The Walking Dead
should not be a platinum.
No,
I mean,
so, even Sony, I love Sony to death. They've announced games that are $20 are not supposed to have platinums, i.e., Metal Gear Solid,
Ground
Phantom,
Zero.
Ground Zero,
Yeah.
no platinum. Okay, but Walking Dead,
Wolf Among Us.
the Wolf Among, those were $30 games to begin with, but Sony even said it had to be a $60 game.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just downloaded Flame Over on the Vita. Okay, it's got a platinum.
Hotline Miami platinums, right?
Yep.
Exactly. So
Those were like $15.
Yeah.
$15.
yeah, exactly. So why season 1 of The Walking Dead, not season 2?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Wolf Among Us makes sense because you have to play through it twice.
Kinda.
Because you have
to play
unless
certain
meet,
chapters.
you have to meet certain people, and you can miss meeting certain people, and then you have to do the trophy over again. Or do it over again.
Okay.
Walking Dead 1 doesn't make any sense because it's literally just you get one for beating the chapter. It's not like save this person or find this
those are the
thing
kind of
there.
trophies I don't actually like, and the achievements I don't like. Like, I beat the level. Cool, I get points for beating the level.
Right, I don't like that either.
But if it's like, I saved.
But I love my
But see,
platinum.
like in Dying Light, you don't get a trophy for beating the level. You get a trophy for doing something cool in the story.
See, I like
that
You
moves
don't
on.
even get a trophy
Like-
for maxing out your stuff.
Yeah, I thought
See,
you
I'm
were.
okay with
I
that
know.
too.
You only get a trophy for maxing out half of it.
Yeah. Once you get the half, it's like
Far Cry 4.
yeah.
There's like 300 some odd collectibles, right?
But you only need to find half of them.
No, you only gotta find a quarter of them.
That's
Yeah,
how
it has like a little
that's how
star
3
thing.
was too. Far Cry 3. You only had to find a certain amount of them.
Which, why make it so much?
Yeah, exactly. If you're only going to make me do this for the trophy, why do you make these other ones? Doesn't make any sense.
Because they think once you've got the trophy, you'll just keep going.
But that doesn't benefit them at all.
Yeah.
How does that benefit them?
Yeah, just have
If you really want me to keep playing it, then make it a trophy, and then maybe I'll get addicted to trophies, and then I'll go and find it. But once I get the trophy, I'm not finding any of those other fucking.
It's like
Unless you come across it randomly, right?
Right.
Ooh, there's a piece of candy.
Yeah, exactly. I
That's
hate that shit though, because then you go through the guides afterwards, and you're like, do I have that one? I don't know, I gotta go check anyways.
Right.
It's halfway across the map, and you're like, I got this one already.
Well, the other thing that drives me nuts, it doesn't tell you if you collect it. So, like, if you're playing Wolfenstein, and they have chapter select, but it doesn't tell you if you picked everything in that damn chapter.
Yeah.
So, you know, multiplayer trophies and achievements, horrible. Collectible trophies and achievements, horrible.
Can be horrible, depending on how they're done.
Non-story collectibles.
There we go.
Achievements suck, trophies rock.
There you go.